So hello everybody, it's Friday, it's the 26th of June 2020. It's about 25 past 11 in the morning. Tomorrow is my Everesting attempt. I'm pretty much all set now. I'm all done my final training session beforehand, my pre-attempt session. Thank you Josh from JD Performance Cycle Coaching. And I'm just going to go through with you what I've got behind me here that I'm going to take in the way of food and drink and energy and all that sort of thing. Now I've got way more than I need, and I've got a variety of things, but of course it's better to have way more than I need and not run out or not have something that I want on the day. So let's flip the camera, and we've got quite a lot of stuff, so going from there all over to there. So if I start on this side, because this is what I want to start with. So ignore that, that's just a cup for the moment, we'll come back to that. So I've got SIS Energy, there's a bit of that left, there's some of that left, so I'll probably finish that off. Now with this stuff, there is, when I find the right bit, 47 grams of carbohydrate, if it'll focus, there you go, 47 grams of carbohydrate per 50 gram serving. So there's quite a lot of carbohydrate in that one. I'll take 2 Active Root 750 milliliter drinks bottles. I will then take, if I move that out of the way, we're dropping everything. I'll take a Rego shaker. I'll take Rego Recovery. Another bottle, so that's 2 water bottles I'm going to take. Obviously I'm only going to carry one at once. So we'll take Rego. We'll take Active Root, this is full. So I had a refill for this. Now this has got, per serving, 33 grams of carbohydrate, so it's not as much carbohydrate per serving. Scales to weigh the powder. I'm taking these, but I'm going to try not to use them. So box of Cliff Bars, brand new box of Cliff Bars, half a box of Cliff Blocks. I'm going to try and avoid using those. An emergency gel. Then we've got 6 nicely ripe large bananas. SAS Hydro tablets in case it gets really hot. Then we've got a bottle of squash, orange squash. Bottle of orange juice, so a carton of orange juice. I'm going to take a flask of coffee. I'm just clearing paths so you can see this other stuff. And then I've got 5 packets of Asda jelly beans, emergency rations. Again, I'm going to try and avoid those because I want to do this stuff. So I've made myself some boiled rice and cooked, chopped vegetarian sausages with some pepper sauce in. Some hot pepper sauce, and that's the amount of rice. It's 100 grams of rice, so that's normally what I'd have for my lunch. We've then got a cooked, chopped up vegan pizza. So there's 1, 2, 6 slices of that. So that could be my tea. I've then made myself a whole batch of my flapjack that I make. So that, together with the other 3 Tupperwares, are the food that I intend to eat. The whole food. Then, as the challenge goes on, if I can get this lid back on, one-handed, as I start to crave more savoury and salty things, we've got 3 packets of dry roast KP peanuts. We've got a packet of salted original peanuts, 2 packets, sorry. And we've got a packet of hula hoop puffs. So the plan is to start with the sports type drinks, and then every stop when I refill, so I want to stop every 3 laps, which should be about an hour and a quarter, an hour and 20. Refill my water bottle, have a piece of flapjack, carry on. I could always have a Cliff Bar in my pocket or something else in my pocket and keep snacking, because if I'm only stopping every hour and a quarter, that's not enough. I want to be eating more regularly than that. And then as we go through the day, normally sort of get towards lunchtime, I'll stop and I'll eat my lunch. I won't eat it all in one go, but I'll have a good portion of it and then carry on. Same at tea time, stop, have some pizza, carry on. That's the plan. So next I'll clear all this away and I'll come back to you, and then I'll show you all the other stuff that I've got prepared in the way of Garmins and cameras and phones and all that sort of stuff. So I'll do that next. Okay, now electronics. So I've put all my electronic stuff here. So left to right. Front lights. Who makes that now? I can't remember. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description to whose that is. 2 batteries for it. The original one, 4,400 milliamp hour, and another smaller pack. That might be another 4,400 amp hour. Let's open it up, see if it says, because I can't remember. Everything's fully charged. No, it doesn't say. I bought that off eBay. So it could be more, it could be a 6,600. But anyway, that's going to do me for, if I start at midnight and it gets light at 4, this one here will do me plenty, and that one will do me again even more. So we've got 2 batteries. I can also use this pouch if I need to put batteries in to help charge devices later. We've got spare flashing coin cell front light, same with the rear light. We've then got the smart 1 watt LED light that just clips onto the bracket, plus 2 spare AAA batteries for it. I've then got the Planet X rechargeable rear light, if I can turn it on. It's probably flat. I've not charged this one up yet, I need to charge that up. I've then got this really old brilliant light that they don't make anymore. These were great. Run off AA's. So there's 2 AA's in there. There we are. Got a bracket for that. 2 spare AA's for that. My plan is to just use that one, but this one, because it's forecast to rain, this waterproof seal around there isn't very good, water gets in, which is why I've got that one, and why I've got that one, and why I've got these. I've then got the Halfords front light. I'm going to use this as a battery pack. So this is fully charged to recharge the Garmins on the go. So I can't remember what the capacity of this battery is, but basically that should get me a few charges. I've then got my old Garmin 810. I've got my Garmin 520 Plus. I'm going to run 2 Garmins. I've then got my GoPro Hero 6 Black. I've got my GoPro Hero 5 Black and the adapter to go on the stem top cap mount. I've got 1 power bank with, this is about 3,600 milliamp hour, is it? I can't remember now. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's 3,600 milliamp hour. Just put the top back on. I've then got another thin one, that's 1,400 milliamp hour. And I've then got a 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack, so I've got plenty of power to recharge Garmins. Now what does worry me is recharging the Garmins on the go in the rain and having cables from battery packs with exposed connections, even this one, water's going to get in. So that does worry me. I might have to stop, which of course is just going to add on to time. I've then got a recharge cable for the Garmin 520, and I've got a recharge cable for the Garmin 810 because they're not the same cable. I've then got, I'll take the camera that I'm talking to you on, which is my Sony RX100, and a spare battery for that. Screwdriver should I need to change lights so that I can swap the bracket. And that's the electronic stuff. The plan is not to have the Garmins on the bike all the time. I'll just occasionally pick them up, or occasionally I might put them on. So next we're going to clear all this up again, and then I'm going to come to you and I'm going to show you what I'm actually going to carry spurs wise on the bike, and then I'll just talk to you about what I'm going to take spurs wise on the bike, sorry, in the car. So back in a minute. Right, now mechanical stuff. Here we go. So I've just got a container that I've put stuff in, set of Allen keys, flat blade screwdriver. I've already got a Phillips screwdriver with the light stuff. Then I've got a little hand pump that I'll carry in my pocket. I've got some gas canisters. I'll have my track pump in the car, and then I'm going to take just the saddlebag. The only reason I've got the saddlebag, I'm not going to carry it on the bike, but in here I've got 2 tubes, tyre levers, multi-tool, that sort of thing in there, and a spare quick link should I need one. And then I'm going to take the pod on the bike, all I'm going to put in my pocket. If we just come down here and I'll undo this, I'm not going to take all this again. I've got a multi-tool in here, so another inner tube, patches, solution, and there's a tyre boot in there, that sort of thing, and then multi-tool and tyre levers again. So I'm not going to carry the multi-tool because I won't be far from the car. I'm not going to carry the tyre levers, sorry, not the tyre levers, I'm not going to carry the patches, etc. I'll leave them in the car. I will carry that, and a set of tyre levers. Right, so that's what I'm going to carry. I've decided I'm going to carry that in my pocket because that'll fit in my pocket quite neatly, like so. And then I've also just added into here wet lube, GTH5, baby wipes. So next what we need to do is sort all my packing for clothing. Let's do that next. So I think I've about got everything out now, so I'll just stand up. Ooh, what's that up there? I'll just stand up and I'll show you what I've got out. I've got basically a lot of stuff for every eventuality, every possibility. I know I'm taking far too much stuff, but it's better to have it than not have it and want it. So I'll stand up and we'll take you. I've sort of tried to do it from top down. Let's get up. Right, so if I'll just turn you around. So we've got here, this is right at the top of the building. So I've got obviously my helmet, knee warmers, arm warmers, 2 sets of track mitts or fingerless gloves, waterproof gloves, thinner obviously long fingered gloves. Then I've got, those are the Planet X ones, the Karnak ones that are going in holes but they still work, windproof. Then I've got those grippy Galibier ones. I've then got eye protection. I've got my Galibier Ardennes glasses, the orange ones for night riding. I've then put my Oakleys in because I've got clear lenses, and I'll put the clear lenses in those ready to just swap. I've got my Sirocco photochromic K3s. I've then got 4 caps. I've got my Team CLS lighter weight summer one. I've got this one which I wear a lot. I've got another giant one, and I've got the Galibier Mistral windproof waterproof and the Castelli windproof waterproof. I've then got some base layers, so sleeveless base layer, sleeveless base layer, sleeved base layer. I've then got, I'm going to take my Chilli Gabba. I'm going to go and start in the Team CLS kit, and the Gabba probably because it'll be dark. Then it's meant to start raining, so then I'll probably take the Gabba off eventually and put a waterproof on. And then I've got spare kit to change into as well, the Doily Burger stuff. And then we'll come down here. I'm going to take 4 pair of socks, maybe 5. I've got my heart rate strap thing, that's just to remind me. Cable to charge my phone. And then this is a bit of my schedule with the number of laps and breaking it down. So trek begins at 2,724 metres or 12 laps. Base camp, Everest base camp at 23 laps, 5,221, camp 1, camp 2 and so on. I've then got my Galibier overshoes. I've got the Enduro waterproof thermal overshoes. In case it gets really bad, I'm going to take my Northway winter boots. I've got my normal cycling shoes that I'm going to start in. I've got my older pair with some toe covers on. I've got a blanket to hide myself while I'm changing. A towel, I am going to take another towel. My Altura phone case. I've got my Galibier Tempest rainproof, waterproof, windproof jacket. Then I've got my, that's my my Castelli waterproof and my Galibier gilet. And then if we come back this way, so then we've got, I'm going to take a toiletry bag with stuff to clean my teeth. So obviously starting at midnight, I'm going to want to clean my teeth at a normal sort of time when I'd normally clean my teeth. So I'm going to take my toothbrush, I'm going to take a mirror, I'm going to take my shaver, and I'll stop and I'll sort of freshen myself up. I'm going to take some indigestion tablets, some sun cream, some Sudder creme for saddle sores, and then a long sleeve thicker jersey for when I've finished to put on to drive home in. Oh. And I think that about covers it all. And I think then, apart from putting it in my bag and putting my heart rate strap on, I am going to take a spare heart rate strap, but I'm only going to take one, no, I'll take 2 heart rate things, because they like you to wear a heart rate as well, just in case the battery dies mid-ride, which it could. And then I'm going to take some sandwich bags and some cling film. And the reason I'm going to take some sandwich bags and some cling film is to try and waterproof those connections if it starts raining while I'm trying to charge Garmin's and stuff. Don't quite know how I'm going to do that. I'll just have to try and figure it out on the go, and if it doesn't seem to be working, I'll just have to stop and charge things stops. So the next vlog after this one will be the actual ride, so that probably won't be till Sunday or Monday before I upload that, because obviously I'm going to be rather tired. No idea how long it's going to take. So thank you for watching. Hope you've found these useful, and if you're just coming across them in the future because you're planning your Everesting, I hope it helps. Please have a follow of the link in the description to the donation page, because I am doing this for the British Heart Fondation. So if you can donate, that'd be brilliant. I'd be really grateful. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has donated so far. Thank you very much. We've had some cracking donations, and we've had some, well, we just had cracking donations from everybody. Let's just leave it at that. I'm halfway on the donations, so that's brilliant. So hopefully tomorrow it'll see us get even further. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the road tomorrow.